Yo, everybody, 2024 AS Unit 1, the pure paper. 2.5 hours of pure enjoyment, lol. Right, I'm going to do a few questions at the time because there's too many. There's 18 questions on here. I'm not going to do 18 clips and put them all on YouTube. So we'll do a few at a time, see how it goes. Let's start with the first couple of pages. Number 1. Find the value of dy by dx when x equals 9. Oh, 4 marks. This is easy. So let's rewrite that so it's differentiable friendly, if that makes sense. So that's 12x to the power half. That's 27x to the minus 1. And there's plus 4. Now let's differentiate. So you obviously know the rules of differentiation. Power down. Half of 12 is 6. Reduce the power by 1. That becomes minus a half. Here, power down, minus times a minus is a plus. That's only 1, so the 27 doesn't change. Reduce the power by 1, x to the minus 2. The 4 disappears because when you differentiate the constant on its own, it disappears. Right, now we've got to chuck in x equals 9. So you might want to think of this, well, you use a calculator because you're all lazy. But you might want to think of this as 6 over root x plus 27 over x squared. Right, x is 9. Square root of 9 is 3. 6 over 3 is 2. X is 9. 9 squared is 81. So that's 27 over 81, which you should recognize as a third. Add them up. 2 plus 1/3 is 7/3. That's a great way to start the paper. On to number 2, basic trig equation. And they want it 0 to 180, but because of that 2 there, go around twice. And if you can, do 0 to 360. I don't think you can actually on this one. So sine 2 theta, 2 comes over as a divide, is a half. Sine to the minus 1 of a half is 30. So 2 theta is 30 degrees. Sketch your little sine graph. That's 30. So it'll be the triangle will be there. That's 180 minus 30. So that's 150 degrees for your other value. If you're not sure, now chuck in your calculator now. Sine of 150. Or 2 of them, sine 300, and check it comes out as a half, please. Right? You should always put them back in and check. So theta equals, if 2 theta is 30, 1 theta is 15 degrees, or 75 degrees. That's it for 3 marks. Happy days. Don't forget what I said. Chuck it back in. Literally type in 2 sine brackets 2 times 75 brackets, press equals, and your screen should say 1. Number 3, what's number 3? Basic integration. There are no limits, so spot straight away. You will lose a mark if you don't chuck a plus C on the end. I'm just going to cut to the chase. Increase the power by 1. And then divide by the new power. So we'll talk about this in a moment. Increase the power by 1. It goes to x to the minus 1. Don't make this the absolute error of putting that as x to the minus 3. You've got to increase it by 1 and divide by the new power. And a number on its own integrates, the letter x comes next to it, because don't forget you could think of that as being minus 2x to the power 0. And then you increase the power by 1. I'm not going to write the 1 there, and divide by 1. Right? So that's how we would have taught you that in the good old days of additional maths. Let's just tidy it up now, and don't forget to check your plus C on the end. Right, when you've got a triple decker fraction, obviously you'll chuck it in your calculator, but think of that coming up there as a times. 5 4s are 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So that's 4x to the 5 over 4. Plus and a minus makes a minus. Don't need the 1 there. So that's 3x to the minus 1 minus 2x plus C. Happy days. Question 4. Proof by exhaustion means do them all. So we got the numbers 1 to 6, including 1, including 6. N equals 1, n equals 2, n equals 3, n equals 4, n equals 5, n equals 6. How much fun is this? And we've got to chuck it in there and show that it's not divisible by 3. So 3, is not a factor of the answer. So when n equals 1, 1 squared is 1, take away 2 is minus 1. That is not divisible by 3. When n equals 2, 2 squared is 4, 4 take away 2 is 2. That is not divisible by 3, and so on. 3 squared is 9, 9 take away 2 is 7. Nope. 4 squared is 16, 16 take away 2 is 14. Nope. 5 squared is 25, 25 take away 2 is 23. That is not divisible by 3. And 6 squared is 36. Take away 2 is 34. That is not divisible by 3. And that's all you've got to do to guess 3 marks. That's rubbish. That's simple. Easy peasy. Good first 4 questions there on this paper.